Yo! Welcome back everyone, Enrique here with another video, and in this video we're gonna start the series of building the ultimate AI voice agent in the market, and we're gonna start from zero. We're gonna start from zero because we need to know how to develop this system that I'm gonna show you on the screen right now. Let me just share my screen. This specific system that you see on the screen, this system is helping around 7 businesses at the moment, from med spa clinics to info product businesses to investors, and also we're applying this to ourselves. If you guys don't know me yet, I'm Enrique. I'm an AI developer for the Infinite X team, and I have been in this area, in this space, developing and making automations for businesses for around a year now. And I'm so excited to start this series particularly and show you guys how to develop this ultimate AI voice agent. In this video, in this particular video, we're gonna show how to create one of the most important tools that you need in order to make your AI agent work. And I'm gonna show you how to build the entire system from scratch with you, me, sharing my lessons, sharing my learnings, sharing my knowledge in this area of developing with N8N, Vapi / retail. Also, I use retail. Honestly, I will go with Vapi at this moment, but I love retail too. And also GoHighLevel. So we're having the 3 freaking best systems in the market right now, in my opinion. And I think if you're not agree with me, I don't know what to say, honestly. But yeah, so we're making sure we have connected our CRM, the manager of all the structure of all the system, then our automation platform that we're using, and also our AI agent voice provider, that is Vapi in this case. So yeah, I'm doing this because I want you guys to be able to sell and get the best results possible by implementing and learning how to create this system. Obviously, this will be super beneficial for you in order to increase your offer value, also sell this to another businesses, and be able to expand in this AI era that is really important, that is going to take over in the next few years. So I want you guys to be prepared and learn and understand how the system works, so you can apply that to your business and make money, or help another businesses apply these systems also. So let's get to the video, starting with creating the get free slots tool. Listen, we have an amazing gift for you. We have a 7-day free trial for our incredible program, the AI Growth Partner Essentials, where you will learn the foundations of automations. You will have an incredible place where you can talk to incredible people, super excited and enthusiasts in the AI world, and they want to grow. This is a place where you want to be in if you want to grow and you want to take control and you want to be a leader in the next few years, taking self-responsibility and learning the skills that are gonna be super in demand for the next years. You have everything here. You have plus 30 to 40 hours of content, from the foundation course on understanding all the foundations for developing with AI, developing automations in N8N. You have everything here. You will have access to our templates if you complete the entire program, the templates that have generated us more than 6 figures in total, completing all of the businesses that we work with, and also our partners. You have everything here with the capstone video, developing the entire system, the entire AI outreach system from scratch. Here, as you can see, this is amazing. Don't miss this opportunity. Link in the description. Thank you so much. See you guys in the video. Bye. Alright guys, so the key content on this video is going to be showing the demo of the assistant, checking the calendar availability. This is going to be at the end of the entire video. We're gonna know how to create the get free slots tool inside Vapi. Then we're gonna set up the calendar IDs in GoHighLevel. Then we're gonna build the N8N workflow using the API documentation from GoHighLevel and also Vapi. And we're gonna add the tool to the assistant prompt. Also, we're gonna update the prompt and we're gonna test and troubleshoot live. Okay, so stick to the video, learn, and yeah, let's get to it. So demo. So this is the last part. We're gonna the last part. Obviously, we're gonna show the demo of the assistant checking the calendar availability. Okay, I have pretty much everything prepared here. Starting with the Get Free Slots tool is an essential component of an advanced AI voice assistant system. This tool enables the assistant to check availability in a calendar system. The calendar system that we're using is GoHighLevel. Then we're gonna handle multiple calendars. Like this is what we have in other businesses. We handle multiple calendars based on membership status or based on preference from the other business. They have multiple calendars where they can manage different leads coming depending on what they're looking for, right? Also work with different time zones. This is gonna manage the different time zones. So we're gonna ask first, where are you located at? Then they're gonna say, yeah, I'm located in China. So we're gonna use the time zone. I think it's like Asia, Beijing, or something like that. And we're gonna provide the availability from our calendar translated to their time zone. Also, this presents the available time. Okay, yeah, this is what I covered. This guy will walk you through the complete implementation process, showing each step in detail. System components. Like I said, GoHighLevel is our calendar and CRM system. Vapi, oh shoot, Vapi, freaking Claude. Vapi as our voice AI platform, and N8N as our workflow automation platform. Starting with setting up our calendar inside GoHighLevel. To create your calendar, what you have to do is you have to go to settings, then you will find the section of calendars. You go to calendars and you're gonna create your new calendar. We're gonna start with a personal booking. We're gonna make sure we name this sales calendar AI growth essentials. And then we have to create you have to add yourself as a team member inside your sub account. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. My sales calendar, boom, 30 minutes, boom. Select the availability that you want. We're gonna extend this to 10 p.m. So we're gonna confirm, and a team member is required. Okay, so give me a second and let me show you guys what to do. So what we have to do is we have to cancel this, and you have to add yourself as the team member. Or if you are already an admin of the entire agency account in GoHighLevel, you just add yourself. Let me show you how. So you go to switch to agency view. Then I'm gonna pause here. You have to go to settings, you have to go to team, and you have to add yourself there. Okay, you see here I have to add myself to the sub accounts. So I'm gonna select AI growth essentials, save. Now that you have a team member in your sub account, you can continue to the next process. Confirm, and you will get this link to access the calendar, as you can see here. And also we need the ID here. This is the ID that we need in order to process and continue creating the tool. Let me show you guys. So this is like the calendar made setup. What I show you right now is the whole purpose was to get the calendar ID. if you want to modify the calendar to your liking, what you have to do is edit and then continue the whole process here in adding all the details that you want. In this case, I want to have my meeting location as my Google Meet. I have to click save, and also inside my profile, I have a section here that is letting me connect my Google Calendar. All right, my calendar is all connected, so I'm ready to go. Okay, what is this saying here? So log in to GoHighLevel, we did that. Navigate to calendar section, we did that. Each calendar has a unique ID that can be found in the URL or the settings. Yes, we did this. For implementation with different membership levels, you will need multiple calendar IDs. So if the business that you're working with or your business in general has different calendars, you need to add the calendar IDs and specifications to the prompt of the agent that we have here. So let's continue to the next process, and the next process will be to creating the tool in Vapi. Yes, we need to create the tool in Vapi and also do the prompt engineering. Okay, so this is gonna be easy, fast, and simple. Let's get to it. All right, so we're here on the prompt. This is the freaking heart of the entire agent. So this is where half of the time you need to be lean in. So you have to be taking a lot of care of the prompt. You have to do a lot of iterations, changes, fixes, add-ons, and cool stuff here. This is where the cool stuff happens. I love prompting. That's why I'm gonna provide you the entire template prompt that we have here that is working for all of our businesses really freaking well, so you can get it for free. The only thing that you have to do is go to the link that I'm gonna leave in the description. That's it. Cool beans. So this is the prompt that we have. Basically, bro, who are you? What are you doing? This is Finn, our assistant in Infinite X. So this is Finn. This is the first part of the prompt. Who are you? Then the conversation guidelines, board characteristics, professional transitions. Then we go through the process of like scheduling appointment. You can see here appointment scheduling. What's gonna be the call opening, as you can see here. Then it continues to the process of triggering more tools, and we're gonna dive in on this later on the another videos. So subscribe, like this video, and also turn on the notifications so you are top one. So this is your top priority, and I'm gonna be consistent this week. I'm gonna upload as much videos as possible so you can build this system as fast as possible. This is the objective. And yeah, this is basically the prompt. Our main focus in this tool specifically is in the appointment scheduling process, because this is where the tool is gonna get triggered. So we have to be really careful. We have to be adding all the specifics here, all the sauce. So yeah, cool beans. Okay. Some things that we can see here is in the prompt specifically, we see that we specify in the section 2.2, use get free slots tool to check calendar for available free slots before scheduling. Why in this specific section? Because before that, we continue the process of scheduling the appointment when the caller is ready. So we ask for their email, we ask for their name, we got all the information. Now it's time to give them availability. So what do we have here? So we have the specific indication of use the get free slots. Get free slots is gonna be the name of our tool. So yes, you have to name your tools correctly and place the name correctly inside the prompt so the agent knows what to trigger. Also, as you can see, also at the end of the prompt, we specify all the tools that we have for our agent. Tools for the agent. And we have all of them here. Okay, going back to what I was saying. Yes, this is where we need to specify everything correctly. So use get free slots to check calendar for available slots before scheduling. Input, and this is going to be the date format that we want to pass to the tool, right? This is our objective. Okay, so what do we have to do here? We have to specify the calendar ID that we're using. So the calendar ID that we're using is the one that we copy from here. So we go back and we specify calendar ID. This is the sales calendar, sales calendar ID. And one cool thing that I want to specify here is the current date time. This is really important, so it looks at the current date at this moment, and at the moment the caller is requesting the available slots. So we have an expression here. This cool expression that we have here, I just added it because I forgot. So you guys are gonna get this also. So this expression that we have here shows the now, and then the date, and then the time zone. This is basically the expression that we use inside Vapi to let the agent know the exact time at this moment, the now time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add that under here, specifying this is the current now time. Then I'm gonna go space, conjunct this too, and also I'm just gonna specify here in the section of operating blah blah blah, operating in America, Chicago, appointment rules. There you go. Here appointment rules will be use the correct calendar ID. So the calendar ID that we have here is sales calendar. Sales calendar is going to be our calendar ID that we're using for everyone at this moment. But if you want to add more calendars, you need to add, use the correct calendar ID. And this is going to be the onboarding calendar ID. And this is going to be used only for the people, that request services mid ticket. This wouldn't be onboarding. This would be like sales to calendar, only used for people that require mid-ticket services. And you need to specify when to use that calendar and for what type of caller you're going to use that calendar, right? So you don't confuse the agent. Cool. So we're going to update, and now it's time to create the tool. You should have been creating the tool first and then adding it to the prompt, but I wanted to do it in reverse engineer. That's fine. You get it, and you understand. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new function. This function is going to be called the exact same thing that we have inside the tool, the prompt. So this is going to be get free slots. The description is going to be use this tool to get the availability for the user's request start time, start date, and time in ISO 8601 format with the user's time zone offset. So we are gonna get this, we're gonna pass this to our workflow with the format ISO 8601 format. Cool. With the user's time zone offset, okay? And then we're gonna continue to the specifications of what's gonna be the parameters that we want to pass, okay? All right, so the properties that we want to pass is time zone, obviously, because we're going to ask the user what's going to be their time zone format. Where are they located from? Then the start date, was going to be the start date request from them. And then we're going to pass this end date exactly 78 hours in the future from specific start date. So we're going to come up with this end date. So we know this is like to know. So for example, if you book at 1 p.m. Friday, then we have to expand our end date. So we look at more free slots, right? We're looking at more space for the future in case we don't have anything for that day. This is really beneficial, and I would really recommend this for you to apply it. Then we have the calendar ID. The calendar ID to search for availability depending on the user's need. This is going to be the calendar ID that we just set up inside the prompt. So we're good with this. Now, what we have to do is we have to add this properties inside the parameter section. So we're going to start mapping everything out. This is going to be the name of time zone. Cool. And we're going to make sure we add this. This is the time zone from the caller. It needs to follow this country city format. We're going to apply. We're going to make sure we make this require. Always. Actually, yeah, we want this required. Actually, I don't know. Do we have that specified in the prompt? Don't know. I'm not going to make it require, so I'm going to leave it like this. Okay, start date. We're going to continue. Add property. Name. This is going to be start date. The description is going to be similar to this. The request start date from the caller using the ISO format with time zone offset. Must be at least 24 hours in the future from right now, date, and time. We're going to apply this. We're going to make sure we require this because this is a requirement for getting the free slots using the API call within GoHighLevel. Okay. Then we're going to go to the end date. We're going to copy, add property, end date, and we're going to specify the same thing. This is the end date. End date. You must be exactly. It has to follow the ISO format within time zone offset. Must be 72 hours in the future from specific date, a start date from the caller. Okay, we're gonna apply this, and we're gonna continue to add the calendar ID. Calendar ID, and the description is gonna be the calendar ID to search availability depending on the user's needs. But this is gonna be the calendar ID to search for availability depending on the user's need. The correct calendar ID. See, yeah, I like this. I like this description. If you have more calendars, you need to add a better description. It can be like calendar ID based on the membership status of the caller. And you can see the membership status based on asking the question or also having a dynamic variable inside the prompt. And you're asking, what is the dynamic variable? Okay, I'm going to go to that in a bit. But I mean, we finished the entire tool. We have the name, we have the description, we have the parameters, we have the properties. Now, the only thing that we need to do is add the server URL. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the workflow that I'm using for this system. We're going to add the webhook. Production URL. Cool. Boom. Save. Sounds good. Going back to the dynamic variables look like this. And this is basically value passing from another platform to Vapi. That's it. That's basically it. But it has to map. It has to be passed with a specific format, right? Yeah, that's it. And I can make a, like, in the program, in the AI Growth Essentials program, we show how to create your own dynamic variables passing from GoHighLevel, the CRM, where you manage all the contact information, to Vapi. And it is an incredible process. It is really cool to know. So I leave you guys this so you can take a look, and yeah, just use it as for your benefit. Cool. Now that we have created the tool, we have finished the prompt specifications for the get free slots tool. We can continue to see what happens on the call, right? Because we have connected the webhook for the tool calling. Oh, one more thing. We need to add the tools. We need to add it to tools. So we created the get free slots tool. So we're going to add it to the agent. We're going to publish. And that's it. That's basically it. If you want to change the voice, we can do that also. I like this voice. As far as the transcriber, this is good. 11 turbo, yeah, I like it. Model, like it. 4.1, yes. Cool. I'm gonna call real quick. So this is the number. 619-793-3577. Yes, I can hear you. Okay. No, you're good. We can continue the conversation. Okay, that's cool. Can I just do the number with you guys? Yeah, I run a info business. Retail. Can you continue the process, please? Yes, my name is Enrique. Yes, Enrique Mark MARQ1 gmail.com.
Thank you, Enrique. Just to confirm, your email is enriquemarq1 Is that correct?
Yes, you got it at the first time, baby. I mean, you're amazing, bro. Like, who trained you? You guys have the prompt, the description. Cool. Yes. You have space for tomorrow?
This will just take a sec.
She's not able to do it.
Sorry, a few more seconds.
Okay. What we're seeing here. Nice.
Sorry, a few more seconds.
Nice. It's triggering the get free slots. Let's go. Okay. Let's pause here. Be back real quick. As you can see in the conversation that I had with the agent, I trigger the get free slots tool. As you can see here, tool calls, ID, type, function. The function name is get free slots. So what I can do is I can copy this and I can go to editor. I go here, then I paste the entire output from the webhook, and I can click here and I can start mapping. This is mapping, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a routing rule. We're gonna add the value. The value is gonna be function name, boom, and we're gonna make sure we select get free slots. So every time the function name is get free slots, like this, it's gonna come out this way. We're gonna rename the output as get free slots. So we can click here and it went through the get free slots route. Cool beans. So from here, we can start mapping everything. Okay. So the only thing that I had prepared is the set fields. If you don't know what a set field is, it's basically, let me just teach you here. Set fields. Let me go to Claude and talk to Claude, right? Yo, Claude, can you explain me a little bit more about what is a set fields node inside a automation platform, please? This is what we're gonna get. I'll be happy to explain what a set fields node is in the context of automation platform. So typically, function of a set field nodes include updating existing fields values with new data, creating calculated fields based on formula descriptions, setting default values for empty fields, copying values from one field to another, formatting data to ensure consistency. Yeah, basically, to make it simple, what we're doing here is just, what we're doing with the set fields is basically just have a place where we can store all the credentials and all the things that are getting from this webhook here. We just have a place where we can refer pretty much every single variable and value in order to make all the processes for this workflows here. And when we map the variables for each node here, we're gonna refer always to this set fields, basically. And this is the cool thing about set fields. So what I did is I just keep this set fields because this is really helpful, and I'm gonna teach you guys what do we need to take a look at here specifically. So we have the authorization token, because this is the authorization that you get from GoHighLevel. How do you get your authorization? You just scroll down to private integration tokens, and you get your private integration token. Location ID, the location ID of your sub account, you get it here. This is the location ID. And more than that, sorry, I don't know why I have two variant tokens there. Location ID. There you go. So location ID is this one. The calendar ID, as you can see, this is really cool. This is the calendar ID coming from the JSON body message tool calls. So we know that this came from this tool call. And if we take a look at which functions, get free slots. Okay, yeah. So it came from tool call number. Yeah, it can be, because this is an array, right? This is an array. Tool calls is an array. I'm guessing this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. So basically, tool calls, then the function, then the name of the tool, get free slots. And what's the arguments? What's the properties coming? The properties coming is time zone, start date, end date, calendar ID. That's the one that we set it up first inside the tools. So in this case, this is passing the calendar ID. And you're asking, why is this here? This is just referencing the webhook. How do we do that? So you go here, you reference the early nodes, as you can see here, earlier nodes, boom, you put that item.json, and it shows you. And this is how you get, you reference your nodes. Also, this is super cool because we passed the right calendar ID because it was based in the prompt, as you can see here. We go back, we see that the calendar ID starts with 9HH. And now we can dynamically pass the values with our tool inside Vapi to enable. Cool. We have the time zone. This is the time zone, America, Chicago. This is the one that I said. And then the start date. This is a little bit complicated to understand because, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the API documentation from GoHighLevel. Okay, we're accessing the GoHighLevel API documentation. And we're going to scroll down to the right section. We want to go to calendars. And we want to go to the API call get free slots. Okay, if you don't know how to read an API documentation, don't worry. You have access to the free 7-day trial inside the AI Growth Essentials program, where we have like 20 hours of building the entire system plus hours of showing you guys the fundamentals of developing with AI. So access in the link description. Okay, going back to this, what you can see here is obviously the requirements for doing the API call. And also the start date, it has a weird format. What is this format here? This format is called Unix format, timestamp format. And this is basically the seconds, the milliseconds, I don't remember well, I think seconds, that have been passed since 1970, when the computers start processing the dates, if I'm not wrong. That's what I heard. That's what I heard from my friend Trey John. So yeah, you have to convert this to Unix format to make this specific API call. So what we did. So we make sure we added this to the expression, so we get the output value as a Unix stamp format, right? Because this was needed in order to process and continue what we're going to do here in a bit. Okay? And this is basically it. We're also passing the end date, as you can see here. This is coming from the tools. From the parameters, from the properties from the tool. And we're putting them here. Now, next, we're going to do an HTTP call, request call. We're going to make sure we follow all the requirements here to make the API call. So this is the URL. What you can do also is you can just copy the curl. I'm going to copy the curl, import. And this calendar ID is wrong because this is not the one that we're using. So I'm going to make sure I click here. And I'm going to select the right calendar ID. The right calendar ID is this one. Going to make sure we open this. Place this in the middle with no spaces. Nothing breaking, thank God. And we're just going to map and reference the set fields that we have. This is in case we move things, right? This is in case we have another step here, and now this is going to break because we're not referencing the previous node now that has the value. We're referencing the previous node, and if you put a previous node here, it doesn't going to have the value that you're putting from this node to here. And this is basically what we're doing. Okay, as far as the start date, what we're going to do is we're going to place this here. We're going to delete this. We're going to start mapping also the previous node. Cool. And we're going to do the same thing for end date. But I'm just going to change this because I know that this is how it is. Look. Because I just knew that I had to change this name here. End date. Cool. Now for the authorization, we need to place this here. And we need to make sure we add bearer because this is required. We scroll down to the headers. Yeah, bearer. Don't forget. Bearer. We're going to reference node item .json. Cool. And we have everything working. Now we can just click here and it will work. Oh, it's not working. Why? The token does not have access to this location. All right, what I had to do is just refresh my my authorization token. So I'm gonna continue HTTP request. Oh shoot! I'm gonna continue HTTP request. Do the same thing. I'm gonna add a curl. We're gonna go back. We're gonna paste this here. We're gonna make sure we start mapping. So we're gonna get the start date here. We're gonna get the end date. We're gonna put it here. We're gonna add another parameter, and this is basically the time zone, because we want to specify the time zone also. Time zone. Boom. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna put it here. As far as the authorization token, we're gonna change this. We're gonna specify this one. We're gonna take out the space. The value. This is the value. And we need to specify the calendar ID here, as you can see here. Calendar ID. Boom. Here. Cool. So we're going to specify the calendar ID. Calendar ID. There we go. Cool. Now that we have that, we can continue. But now I just have to do this. The item. Cool. There you go. All right, so this is the free slots that we got. This is freaking amazing. Okay, so the next thing will be to identify if we do have like we just need to add this switch. It's not a switch, it's route. Oh, it's called switch. Yeah, we can use the if. Yeah, I think the if else statement. So if the trace ID, no. If the slots equals to this is a array exist, we pass that to through. And here we just need to make the webhook response. Webhook response. And this webhook response is basically just giving this has to be no response headers. JSON, there you go. And basically this response body is gonna we're gonna make sure we send that information to Vapi agent that everything was working fine, right? If not, we're gonna pass that no slots were available. And how do we pass this tool? Like, how do we make this tool respond to Vapi? So what we have to do is we have to go to their API documentation. So we're gonna go to their docs. And yeah, look, custom tools. Inside this custom tools documentation, we have a section called server response format, providing result and context. So we need to copy this entire JSON. We need to go back. We need to paste this here. And the tool call ID is getting passed from our webhook, if I'm not wrong. Tool call ID. There you go. So the ID is there. Boom. And the result is are all the free slots that we got. Basically all this object. Oh, we cannot pass object. Maybe it would be this. Yeah, it would be all of that if I'm not wrong. This is from, yeah. This will be Sunday. This will be tomorrow. So I have a question. Okay. We have all this free slots from this different like days. Okay, one crucial step that I forgot, honestly, gonna be honest with you guys. Basically on the options, we need to make sure we the response needs to be in text format. And this is gonna be called free slots. And we're gonna pass this like this. So we basically have everything. Oh, I just need to make sure we map this correctly. Sorry guys. Oh, also, I want to name this. What am I doing? Get free slots. There you go. And we have to put this here. We have to map our node item dot JSON. No, should be the item dot JSON. Yeah, it's not letting me. Probably dot first dot JSON. Yeah. If this exists, goes. Oh shoot. Oh no. Maybe we probably have to stringify it. JSON dot stringify. Stringify. Then we close brackets. This is not an array. Oh, this is a string. Exist. Nice. Yeah. Because, yeah, that was a string. It was not an array. That's why it was causing that. We don't need to even stringify it. But that's fine. Because we're going to pass that here. And it's going to be already stringify. So basically, stringify makes the... It makes... Oh, we don't need to grab it from this if else statement. We need to grab it from this. Get free slots. And also, I'm going to take the stringify. So basically, the stringify converts the entire expression to like a well-structured string with the quotes at the end, with the comma, so it doesn't break the JSON body, right? That's the purpose of the stringify. And it is a really, really cool expression to know when building things with AI. Okay, so focus on this. This is going to be the response to webhook. We figured out that we were wrong because we were passing the entire free slots like in a race. We don't want that. We want all of it together. So what we're doing right now is we're going to can determine which item to use. We're gonna make sure we specify. Maybe it's because first. And maybe this is first. Item is breaking it. Interesting. Okay, first. Yeah, this is basically it. And we're gonna send this info to our agent, and she's gonna provide you Finn is gonna provide us with the right like availability. Cool. So let's save. We're gonna continue to do the no availability, no free slots. Like it goes through this route when this get free slots. Oh man. It would be more of like contains and then like value slots. Yeah. Yeah, because we see here are slots. And if it doesn't show slots, that means that there was nothing. Okay. Sounds good. We're going to save. And we're going to make sure we make the webhook response here. Like this one. But instead of showing this, we're going to share that there was no free slots for available. Please ask the caller for a new date, a new start. Okay. And that's how we built this amazing tool, get free slots. Let's just go straight into the test. Just making sure we finish everything here. We completed. Yes, this is not even needed. Yes. Creating the tool in Vapi. Prompt engineering. Yes, we're amazing. Current time available. Editing workflow implementation. Yes. Testing and validation. We're going to continue to that. And let's see if we pass the test first try, or we have to troubleshoot the issues that we're getting. So we're calling to the assistant right now. Yes, I can hear you okay.
Great. Is now an okay time for a very brief conversation, or have I
Yes,
caught you in the
can
middle of
we
something?
go straight into the appointment? I like your value proposition. I like what you're doing. I like the business that you're working with. I just want to go straight into the calendar.
Absolutely. I appreciate your directness and enthusiasm. Before we get you scheduled, may I quickly confirm what type of business you
Yes,
operate?
I'm an investor.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. Just to clarify, are you looking to discuss a specific business you own or manage, or are you exploring partnership opportunities for multiple businesses?
Don't want to share with you. Yeah, I don't want to share with you. Can we continue?
Of course, I completely understand and respect your privacy. We can continue. May I have your name and the best email address to confirm your appointment details?
Yes, Enrique, and my email is going to be test@gmail.com.
Thank you, Enrique. Just to confirm, your email is test@gmail.com. Did I get that right?
You got that right.
Perfect, thank you. What day would you prefer for your appointment? We'll make sure to find a time that fits your schedule.
Yeah, I would love to make the appointment tomorrow.
Thank you, Enrique. To confirm, you'd like the appointment on Friday, May 9th? I'll check available times for you. Do you have a preferred time of day, such as morning or afternoon?
Afternoon, please.
Just a sec. It looks like there are no available afternoon slots for tomorrow, Friday, May 9th. Would you like to look at available times on Monday, May 12th, or is there another day that works better for you?
Hold on a second. Oh,
of course, take your time. Let me know when you're ready to continue.
Okay, we're fixing this live in the moment.
No problem at all, Enrique. Take your time. I'll be here when you're ready to continue with the appointment scheduling.
Okay, thank you, Finn. Thank you, Finn. Just wait for a minute.
Absolutely, Enrique. Take all the time you need. I'll be right here when you're ready to pick back up.
That's good. All right. Yeah, I would like to do it for tomorrow afternoon again. Can you check just one more time?
One moment. Thanks for your patience, Enrique. I checked again, and unfortunately, there are still no available afternoon slots for tomorrow, Friday, May 9th. Would you like to see available afternoon times for Monday, May 12th, or is there another specific day that works better for you?
No. Hold on a second. So you can see here we're breaking the freaking JSON body because this freaking stringify is doing it. So okay, can you check again tomorrow afternoon?
Just a sec. Good news, Enrique. There are several available slots tomorrow afternoon, Friday, May 9th. Here are a few options. 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Which time works best for you?
5 p.m.
Great. Booking for Friday, May 9th at 5 p.m. Central Time. Do I have your permission to book an exploratory call for you at that time?
Yes. Bro, you don't even have the create appointment tool. What are you saying? Okay, let's go, baby. First freaking try. Yeah, it was first try, but we fixed some things and we make this work. Let's go. As you can see here, it's providing the response with available slots. Let's go. Okay, if you like this video, comment, subscribe, hit me a like. Also, if you're interested in joining a community of AI entrepreneurs and AI enthusiasts, please join 7-day trial. You have the foundation course, you have the capstone video, you have templates. If you finalize all the freaking program and you complete the requirements, you will get free templates of all the AI multi-channel workflows that we have running for businesses. You will get them. Please, this is an incredible opportunity for you to grow and also for me to grow with you. Thank you so much. If you like this video, like I said, subscribe, leave a like. My objective for this year is to reach the 10K followers, so I would love to get there, and this will be possible with your help. Okay. We're going to continue with more videos of developing like the best freaking AI voice system in the market right now. As I show you and as I share with you, we're going to build this system together. Next video is going to be, as you can see here, create appointments. You will have this complete document inside the AI Growth Essentials program. There you go. Okay. And thank you so much for staying at this point of the video. I appreciate your time, your efforts, and see you guys in the next one.